This will be our walk around and cold start video of the 1987 Alfa Romeo Spider Graduate. Very low original miles. Been with our current owner since 2011. Has been lovingly maintained. Has had a decent amount of work over his tenure and hasn't been driven a ton, maybe about 3,500 total miles in the since 2011. Has primarily been a pleasure car, weekends, nice weather, that kind of thing. So in about the same cosmetic condition as received. We do have a handful of items to point out. So after the second full go round, I will point some of them out. But as you can see, at any kind of distance, we're now 5 feet away. It really presents really nicely. Can enjoy it, show it, whatever the case may be. So I'll start with some of the obvious things, such as the top, which was replaced at our local extremely high-end Chicagoland upholstery called Riggs Brothers. They are top shelf. They do everything. So the top was replaced a few years ago, but you can see owner stores it with the top up. See, the window is just unbelievably clear. The material itself, everything is just in fantastic condition. So it looks like it was put on yesterday. So we do have some touch-ups around the car. Have to get really right on top of it to tell. So paint finish in general, as you can see with the sky up above, is of a really pretty decent condition. So some of the touch-ups are in the nose, and again, I get at an angle and you can see but it has to be just the right light to be able to tell. There's the front badge, driving lights. So we've got some touch up in the corner of the hood right here. You can see it. A little bit of touch up in the front fender. Generally soft stuff, nothing really jumps out at you. We did have some recent touch-up done on the door sill area. Looks really good. As you can see, fitment is excellent. Don't believe the car has ever been apart. Door gaps, very good. Trunk gaps, good. Hood gaps, excellent. I am going to open the hood shortly here and take some temp readings just to show you that she's cold. So over the years, it looks like it has had some buffing done, and we've got a couple of areas where somebody was a little too excited with the buffer. It looks like glare. Only when you get right on top of it can you see, but it's smooth to the touch. Like I say, nothing jumps out at you, as you can see as I run the camera over it. It looks like glare. And when you get right on top of it, you can see. But for the most part, again, at any kind of distance, the car is just fantastically presentable. Some very soft dings that you can just barely make out. You have to be kind of moving to see them around the car. The most notable are up here on the top of the right front fender. You can see as I move around like that, looks like there are 3 soft ones right there. But again, from on top of it, from the side, you cannot tell. You have to be looking at it at just a very, very, very specific angle, as you can see right here. So this side similarly presents very, very nice. We do have a couple of dings. Ding right there, and there's a ding right there, and there's a touch up right there, and some touch up, looks like a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Again, have to be at just the right angle to make it out. A little bit of touch up on the seam there. Again, someone got a little too excited with the buffer, took some paint off. But for the most part, again, presents very, very nicely. Nothing jumps out at you. So it is a 46,000 mile example. Recently had the instrument cluster calibrated. Had a PPI done at Luke G Workshop. Very reputable local workshop, service shop, specializing in European cars. So here is where the car really shines, other than the top that I already mentioned. Our owner had the interior completely redone. It is absolutely stunning. It is two-tone, as you can see, which is not factory Alfa, but it is fantastic. So the theme was carried through all the way. Door panels, carpeting was redone. So it is absolutely stunning. It was done a few years ago, invoices shown in the gallery, but you would never know. It looks like it was done yesterday. It is truly a masterpiece. So a lot of time, was not inexpensive to do, to specific taste, but in all honesty, it's not offensive. It's really tastefully done, and you can see consistent headrests, backs, bottoms, everything. Like I said, carries through. Kick plate, or the little kick pad, looks like it was done yesterday. Just really outstanding condition. You can see the dash, crack-free dash. Little section back here, little sliver right back there. And here we are behind the seat. Got some custom speakers back there, but again, the carpeting replaced throughout. And obviously the top looks just as good from inside as it does from outside. So go ahead and I will pop the hood. Go ahead and we did roll her out of her spot in the garage. So we've got pretty decent grade here. Just pushed her out. And just to give you an idea that it is ambient, here is 101 degrees on the ground in the shade. It's very hot today. If I come over here to where the sun is actually shining, see, it gets warmer. So, but yeah, so ambient in the shade, 101 degrees, 100 degrees, 99 degrees. So when we come over here to the engine compartment, and you see it's 94, 95 degrees. So it's cold. We're gonna go ahead and cold start her. Let her warm up. So current mileage is 46,476. And here's another touch of the custom interior. Little taste specific, but in all honesty, carried out very, very nicely. So nothing awfully overdone. This is it's an inset. It can be removed. Clock, in my opinion, is a nice touch. I love analog clocks. Very nice. Not too garish, not over the top. And same with the Alfa Romeo script and the serpent, and just an overall nice presentation, tastefully done. Got the Momo shift knob, red and black as well, very easily swappable if the next owner so desires. But you can see all the touch points, everything is just in absolutely fantastic condition. So got our hazards going, but the condition of the console, everything is just, it's outstanding. So hear the clock ticking away. It is about 6:40 p.m. Go ahead and fire her up. Volts jumped right up. Oil pressure is good. Obviously at 90 something degrees, we're not going to have that high of an idle going. It's just a little over 1,000. 0 water temp. And almost 3/4 of a tank of gas. So make sure that the e-brake is up. Fantastic sound, very clean. See, no smoke. This does have the rear muffler delete, known in Alfa circles as the stinger. You can hear it is absolutely smooth. All the original glass is intact. in. Fuel door release. Trunk release. Got pictures of the trunk. Recent battery installed with our PPI, brand new. You can see May of 23. It's our very hard to find bra, which I've shown pictured. Here is our trunk compartment. Very nice original condition. Easy peasy. Everything on the car feels like it's pretty much been like never been disassembled, never apart. So, finally starting to get a little bit of water temp, which is impressive considering it is a hot July day. Let her get warmed up some more, and then we'll go on a drive.